Greetings. Did you see on the news this week that the Pillsbury Doughboy died? Yep, it was a yeast infection. You're probably wondering, what does that have to do with the coronavirus? We will cover that before we conclude this afternoon. This past week, we've been doing a lot of fact checking and a lot of extra research into the coronavirus so we could add value to what you are dealing with in your family in this upcoming epidemic or pandemic. We're going to cover three topics. First, what is the coronavirus and what is COVID 19? How are they different? Second, what is your best defense? And third, how can I strengthen my best defense? Well, first of all, to answer that question, what is the coronavirus? It's defined as any group of RNA viruses that cause a variety of diseases in humans and other animals. COVID 19, however, is a highly infectious derivation of the coronavirus. It is a respiratory disease caused by a new strain of coronavirus. Research has revealed that COVID 19 originated from the Biosafety Level 4 facility in Wuhan, China. The first case, according to one source, was reported in Wuhan City on December 21st of 2019. What's a little bit startling is that was just 80 days ago. COVID 19 is a mutant blend and it contains a mixture of genetically different pathogens, including SARS, HIV genetic material, influenza virus, and the Prevotella bacteria. RNA sequencing from data from Wuhan shows that millions of Prevotella bacterium proteins are found among just a few thousand of the COVID 19 viruses. It's noteworthy that the Prevotella is a bacterium known to cause respiratory tract infections, and that likely explains some of the observed symptoms that people who are infected are experiencing. Those symptoms include such things as fever, shortness of breath, severe cough, pneumonia, and in more severe cases, the COVID 19 can lead to impaired kidney and liver function and even kidney failure. So, our second question is, what is your best defense? Well, we really appreciated Dr. Mancini's video yesterday. He gave us some excellent reminders for good hygiene and some other great strategies for being resistant to the coronavirus. I especially liked what he said about the immune system and also the nervous system and the alignment in your spine staying in place so that your brain communicates effectively with all the organs in your body. But with that in mind, back in the mid-90s, I read a book by Dr. Andrew Weil entitled Spontaneous Healing. And I've always kept with me something that he said in that book. Nothing any doctor, any herbalist, any nutritionist, any acupuncturist ever does to you heals you. No antibiotic, no vitamin C, no intervention does the healing. And here's a key point. It's always your immune system that heals you from any and every disease. So think about it this way. Let's just say you have a bacterial infection, and here's your immune system. Here's the bacterial infection. You're given a course of antibiotics, they bring that level down, and now your immune system has the ability to put the bacterial infection out of existence. Vitamin C, same thing. Here's the infection, here's your immune system. Vitamin C brings that level down. Your immune system steps up and does the healing. This principle is true for all bacterial infections, all viral infections, even cancers. Oncology researchers tell us that all humans probably develop cancer many thousands of times during their lifetime. However, a properly functioning immune system will detect and necrotize newly forming cancer cells. They never become diagnosed. So when your immune system is optimized, it has the capacity to prevent a diagnosis of pretty much any disease, and it is the immune system that heals you from that disease, not any intervention. Again, intervention gives your immune system the advantage where it steps up and it wins the battle. I really like what was written in Psychology Today recently, and I'm going to quote. It said, the brain, given the right set of directions, the right environment, and the proper stimuli, will always choose healing over disease. Given the right conditions, your brain will always choose healing over disease. So for emphasis, your best defense for coronavirus and any and every other disorder that a human might encounter is a healthy immune system. Well, that leads to our third question. How can I strengthen my immune system? Well, our immune systems are made up of approximately a dozen different organs. They generate a wide variety of cells. When functioning properly, the immune system identifies and attacks a variety of threats, including viruses, bacteria, and even parasites, while distinguishing them from the body's own healthy tissue. So how can I strengthen my immune system? Well, there's some great suggestions that we have found that work very, very well over the years. First, achieve quality deep sleep every evening. I personally appreciate that the Eterno formula effectively supports your body in achieving the deepest phase of sleep, which is when your body releases about 75% of growth hormone. Additionally, the active ingredient in Eternity enhances the activity of Eterno, further supporting deep sleep. Sufficient rest and quality sleep are an essential cornerstone for optimal immune response. Second, for a healthy immune system, it's important to note that prolonged stress or anxiety results in the release of too many stress hormones, which have been shown to suppress a healthy immune system to disease. Prolonged anxiety also gets in the way of quality sleep. All of us have stress on some level. So how can we manage it? Exercise and priming once or twice daily has proven to be very effective. A routine that we practice in our home is found here at bioprogesterone.com. And I'm going to share my screen with you. Here you see a third-party website that is set up to support you. So if you go to the homepage, bioprogesterone.com, you have these 3 nice videos identifying EDCs, which, by the way, impair immune function. But if you mouse over resources at the top right menu, and come down and choose the link that says extras, here you will see an exercise called Egoscue, very effective exercise for your overall health. But then in managing stress, this is a live priming exercise that is very, very effective in managing stress. Increasing circulation and meditating on all we have for which we can be grateful is so balancing to our emotions. Third, there are specific supplements that nourish your immune system. One of my personal favorites is Taka. Not only does it contain a cornucopia of excellent ingredients that support the health of every cell in your body, and this includes all the cells of your immune system, that Mark has crafted with probably the most efficient delivery system. You know the old saying, you're not what you eat, you're what you absorb. Taka supports cell metabolism. Taka supports your body's desire to heal and be healthy. And because it's furnishing nutrition to every cell of your body, we would not expect anything less. But what percent of your immune system would you say is in your gut? 10%? 20%? Science tells us that about 70% of your immune system resides in your gut. In fact, the friendly bacteria are considered the frontline defense of your immune system. 70%. So what do? Make sure your gut is cleaned out and enjoys a proper balance of friendly to unfriendly bacteria. Otherwise, one of your important immune organs called Peyer's patches in your gut will be suppressed. Probably the best way to ensure gut health is by increasing fiber maybe at least 75 grams a day. In addition to a high fiber diet, my personal favorite fiber supplement is organic whole psyllium seed husk. I personally take 2 to 3 tablespoons in the evening after dinner, stir it briskly in juice, consume it quickly, and then follow it with a glass of purified water or perhaps a cup of hot herb tea. Probiotics are also highly beneficial, maybe in the form of fermented vegetables, kefir, or even a probiotic supplements. And so, by way of suggestion, here are some additional nutrients that your immune system will love. Alpha lipoic acid has been shown to boost type 1 interferon response. Interferons are produced by the body when it recognizes a virus that has invaded it. Interferon helps combat the harmfulness of those viruses. Second supplement that could be useful in addition to the ones we discussed earlier would be beta-glucan. It has been shown to reduce the severity of influenza action, and it lowers influenza mortality rate in animal studies. Third, one of the most effective supplements for immune boosting or immune optimizing, I should say, is N-acetylcysteine. It encourages or supports glutathione production, and it lowers your chances of influenza infection, reduces your risk of developing severe bronchitis. By the way, these are in alphabetical order. The next one is a food, and that is whole eggs or eggs. The egg yolk contains 3 essential phospholipids that are shown to very effectively nourish your immune system. Elderberry extract, known to shorten influenza duration by 2 to 4 days and reduce the severity of the flu. I spoke with a friend of mine the other day here in New York who owns a health food store, and he said the elderberry extract that was on the shelf flew off the shelf almost as fast as toilet paper. So good luck on finding elderberry extract. By the way, it's a very rich source of anthocyanins, which are very beneficial for your immune system. Another supplement is glucosamine that upregulates mitochondrial antiviral signaling proteins, meaning that it's stimulating immune response in a good way. Another supplement is selenium. It is an essential cofactor for the peroxides or peroxidases in your system. People who have a deficiency of selenium tend to get more sick as a culture. Spirulina reduces severity of influenza infection and lowers influenza mortality rate in animal studies. Sulforaphane also helps boost type 1 interferon response. Where do we find sulforaphane? One of your favorite foods, broccoli. And our final supplement is zinc. Zinc has been shown to support effective function and proliferation of various immune cells, even lowering mortality rate in the elderly by 27%. So, if you want to see a list of this, we'll submit it to bioprogesterone.com for publication. Maybe check there in the next day or two this list of supplements, as well as some of the other information that we discussed today. Finally, I know you've been wondering what is up with the Pillsbury Doughboy. And I know that joke wasn't all that funny, but it makes a point. One of the best influences on your immune system is laughter. So always keep your sense of humor and always maintain a high level of gratitude. Your immune system will send you a thank you note. It will be happy. It will respond. And so will everyone who knows you. Thank you for spending some time together. See you again soon.